YouTube, we are back. It has been almost a year since we last filmed. We left off with you guys, we were in California, and shortly after that, the world started to shut down, go into lockdown from COVID.
Desperate new measures in some states to slow the spread of the coronavirus.
That being said, if you, your family, your loved ones has been affected, just want to let you know our hearts, hopes, prayers are with you, and we just want to make sure everybody's happy, safe, and healthy. And it's been a challenging time for all of us, but we're super thankful to be here today. We are in the new warehouse. We moved in here since the last time we filmed. We'll do some more videos in here soon. We're gonna be having fun with this channel, more consistent content. It feels good to be back. Today, we're jump starting back into it with a fun video. I was so excited to make this one. We're gonna take the Z06, I've had this for about 3 or 4 months now, against Jake the Snake's Hellcat wide body.
Let's go, boys.
Like that Jake the Snake lead in? So what you got under that hood, big guy?
So right here, boys, we got a 2019 Dodge Challenger Hellcat wide body. Typical Hellcat. We got the 6.2 liter supercharged engine in it. The one thing with the new ones, the dual snorkel hood, it bumped up the horsepower, so we got 717 horsepower.
So I got 650. This is a 2019, so last production year for the front engine Z06. So now the C8 replaced the C7. They are about to drop that Z06. Good things look like they are coming. I'm excited for that. But I got 650 horse, 650 torque. Really what's gonna come down to today is who gets traction. We are gonna go do some side-by-side runs after we go over the cars just a little bit. We'll just do some panos at the inside, the outside, just a couple highlights, and then we're gonna get to the fun part, letting them rip against each other. We'll see how it goes. Going over the competition here a little bit, Jake's car. Tell me this, you got the blue stripes on here, are you gonna stick with it? Because it does have that,
I like the blue,
the muscle car racing feel.
Muscle car Mopar right here, baby.
Yeah, that definitely does
like
fit it.
We
And
can
you got,
switch it up in a couple years if we get sick of it.
these are 20s right here, right?
Yeah, we got 20s and we got 305 Pirellis all the way around.
Yeah,
everything's bone stock.
It just looks crazy to me how mine are 20s too, but your wheels look bigger than mine. I just think it's because of how thick they are and the how concave. Yeah, they look bigger, but those are 20s. This car already has so much power. Sure, there's little things you can do to get more power out of it, but you already aren't getting traction most of the time. So unless you're gonna run slicks on it, track it, we can all be horsepower obsessed, but this thing just already has so much. I don't wanna say we don't want more, but it already has so much, it kind of just seems pointless to have more because you're already not getting traction. Same goes for me. I was looking at the Z06 versus ZR1. Now, I will say, after doing more research and finding out how good of a job Chevy did with the downforce, with the spoiler that they used, and with some of the aerodynamics they did on the ZR1, that extra horsepower supposedly actually does not go to waste, and that downforce technology does a really good job of keeping the back end straight. But if you guys are new to the channel, before this, I had a naturally aspirated Audi, so it was an R8 V10 Plus, and it had about 610 horse in it. So naturally aspirated, no supercharger, nothing like that. But it was all-wheel drive, and I'm not joking. You could put it on launch control or just punch it. You can almost take your hands off the steering wheel, and that thing would just go in a straight line. I like driving this car better than, it's more fun.
Yeah, way more.
The Audi's more refined. It's gonna kick its butt on a track. It's just, you know, that all-wheel drive system, you're just getting instant traction almost every single time. Your supercharger, I know it's called the Hellcat because of that supercharger whine, but I'm serious. Until it was the other day, we were in Brady's truck and you ripped by and that thing whined, man. I had never heard a supercharger whine that loud, and it just, man.
Yeah, the supercharger whines on these Mopars is...
All right, opening the hood here to start the Z06. We got the LT4, 650 horse, 650 torque. This engine is just rock solid, instant torque, instant power. But that thing's really sexy too.
I was gonna say, mine does look good, man.
I gotta say, just the visual part of it, yours looks better. It does.
Yeah,
it
if
does.
You're going visual.
It does. Aesthetics, yours definitely looks better.
Yep.
You got that Hellcat emblem right here on supercharged Hemi. How many liters is this, you know?
well, 6.2 liter, and the supercharger is a 2.4, I believe.
Gotcha. Massive air intake there. So this here on the inside is kind of cool how the hood folds up this way. You got your Z06, so your engine still looks better, but I got a cool sticker on the inside of my hood.
Cooler. You got me beat.
I put that there like 10 minutes ago once I realized how much better your engine looks. Right here. This is completely dead. It's just a back frontage road between some warehouses. So I think this, and it's wide enough, because the thing is, the back end of these off the start, they kick out sideways. So if you're too close to each other, I guess you could run the risk of hitting. But 35 miles an hour. It's amazing how fast it gets to 20. 35 miles an hour feels like you're going 20 miles an hour still. I can't even believe it. That's what we were doing, right? So we'll do one run here. I had a GoPro and I tried out 90, I shit you not, 90 different charger cables last night to charge it. It's gonna go right here like we normally do. All 90 of those chargers were not the right charger. Let's actually start from a dead.
Okay.
And just let it slide. Yeah. So I'm gonna get over on this side. Just go up to see that line up there? That line right there? 3, 2, 1, go. Oh! That is such an amazing feeling. It's like, that's what I'm saying. Like, the Audi was amazing. And it was so quick, it was quicker than this. I mean, but the thing is, it was just almost like autopilot. Where with this, like, you don't know what's gonna happen. You go left, you go right, you gotta get that feel. And I don't care how good of a driver you are, once that thing goes out, like, you just can't overcorrect and freak out. He knows what we're getting ready to do.
All right.
So 3, 2, 1, go again. You launching that thing?
I'm just doing
just a little bit?
Brake gas. Gas
right.
brake a little bit. Just
3,
a little.
2, 1, go! Come on! Let's go!
I just lost my hat.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go! Three, 2, 1, go! Baby. Hey bro, mine's been in eco mode the whole time. We should probably run it back. We should probably run it back one time.
Might have overstayed our welcome. Mexico.
All right, let's get out of here. We got some sirens going. Something's kind of, I guess, randomly on this car, which is nice. I don't ever use it, but if you're annoying your neighbors or whatever, you can put it in eco mode and it gets so much quieter, like drastically quieter. It also gives you better gas mileage. So again, you're not really buying this car for gas mileage or for it to be quiet, because that was the other thing. I actually didn't say this earlier when we were talking about mods. Exhaust on this car, we're doing like long tube headers or something like that, would sound really, really good because the top end exhaust notes here sound amazing. They're like music. But the low end, if you're not really on it, it's pretty quiet. You don't hear a lot of engine feedback or noise. So if you had a different exhaust, maybe it tuned it a little differently so it sounded better throughout the entire power band, that would be an adjustment I would make.
Ready? Ready?
Good.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Whoever could get traction. What traction?
Yeah, I don't know.
There was very little traction there. But overall, I think kind of just neck and neck.
Yeah, that was a good race. I think they were drivers' races every time, but just
whenever
whenever we could get traction.
Yeah, whenever we were on the rolls, they were like right with each other.
Yeah, I think the rolls.
And then when we were going from a dead stop, we both would slide out,
every time,
and then it would kind of catch, and then it would slide out again,
Yep.
and it would just basically depend on who caught the
the whole time.
Yeah. Your low end sound though is so deep and throaty.
Yeah,
Mine,
your high end is just freaking screaming at you.
so that if I could take your low end sound, match with my high end sound, these cars would make a beautiful child.
They would.
All right, we are so thankful to be able to have done this today. We found a perfect location over by the airport with no cars, safe as possible, to define safe, but we had fun, that's for sure. So make sure you guys subscribe. We're gonna be doing a bunch more videos. Like I said earlier at the beginning of this video, I know it's been a year since we uploaded, but everything has been kind of craziness, and we're super excited to finally get back on here and start creating content for you guys. Have a good day.